Hello everyone, so today we've got the fabulous...
Oh, you...
You!
Yes, because you put me on. Sorry, Abby Weatherall.
And so, what was your primary complaint, or what was your issue before you came to see us?
So I injured my back playing netball. I used to do a lot of running. I still play netball, but my disc sort of went through my spinal cord, so I had spinal surgery on my back. But my injury lasted quite a long time, so sort of about 12 months before I had the surgery, which I was forced into. And then after my surgery, I sort of just started to get back onto my feet and just get back into sport and things like that. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, and playing netball again, but just not with any confidence. So I do a lot of walking. I haven't really gone back to a huge amount of running because I'm a bit scared. I was a bit scared to do it.
Because the surgery, in a way, it did save your life.
Yes, yeah.
That's the point where it was pretty hairy, wasn't it,
Yeah.
when you had the injury and the emergency surgery?
Yeah.
So being able to play netball, being able to go for long walks with the dogs, getting back to that, that's been a pretty big thing. So it did help in a major
Yeah,
way.
massively. 'Cause I think if I hadn't, well, I could potentially not be walking now. So if I hadn't have had that surgery, it was, it was a definite requirement that I had to have it. So that's great, but it's just sort of afterwards, sort of how.
Just a little bit more confidence in how your body's moving.
Yeah.
So did you have any reservations before coming in here?
Yes, loads.
What were they?
So I think my reservations were more about my confidence, but being able to talk about it as well, really. So I found it really hard to sort of talk about the injury, because I didn't have that confidence, and it was also, I didn't see how what you could do could help me in that way. And it's the fear of the unknown, isn't it? Going into the unknown and not knowing what is going to happen and what's going to change. And I've been to different people before, and I was a bit scared if somebody, lifted my leg and things like that. So yeah, I was sceptical.
What's the process been like?
It's been interesting. No, it's been very interesting because it's different to other people that I've been to. It's helped me naturally build my confidence without even realising, and you can sort of feel the difference straight away, but you don't know why you feel that difference, and just gradually I'm able to do things that I just didn't think that I was able to do, and I've been able to do it in the session as well.
Oh.
Like without even realising and things like that.
So how fast did you notice results?
After the first session, I started to see some bits.
Because we were throwing a ball around,
I did
wasn't
my
we?
fancy little dance on the first one. So I jumped up as if I was playing netball, and usually if I was to jump up, I'd sort of land and be a little bit scared and be really conscious about what my body was doing, and if I landed in a certain way. And so I was overthinking everything to try to protect my back from it happening again. And then you just threw a ball and I just went for it, and I just didn't even think about it. So to be able to do that and to still be able to do that is great.
What other benefits did you get from the session? Or the sessions that we've had?
The sessions. So the other bits were to do with my migraines as well. So I get really bad migraines. And yeah, I haven't had one, well, I haven't had one since the last session. I've stopped taking my medication. So yeah, only time will tell with that. But I think there was the potential that over Christmas and, with
all the cheese, all the
the
alcohol,
cheese,
Christmas indulgence.
different sleeping patterns, there's the likelihood that I could have got one over Christmas and I didn't. So that's quite telling, I think. So yeah, I've just got to stay on that path and see how it goes. So yeah.
And netball, how's that been?
Brilliant. I've played netball 2-3 times, I think. And even Glenn said when he was watching me that I looked a lot freer, I looked more confident. and in myself I felt much more confident as well, to sort of, you know, go against my player, or if the ball was coming at me, and just running without even realising, whereas previously, and jumping for balls as well, that previously I'd have wanted to go for, and before my injury I would have gone for, but after my injury I would never have done it. So, and
You've been a bit more cautious, and calculating whether it's worth the risk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going for it.
Yeah, and even though I'm really competitive, I didn't feel that jumping for that ball that's really high, it was sort of a conscious decision in my mind, and then you think, well, and you sort of thinking about it, and by the time you thought about it, the ball's gone anyway. So then you beat yourself up because you're not playing as well as you should be playing, and so you sort of go round in a constant cycle.
Because with the testing that we did a little bit more high intensity level of testing, so but like, I don't know, shoulder barging, some hip barging, to simulate what you would expect in netball.
Yeah,
that's been fun.
The non-contact sport that is fairly, it's got quite a lot of contact with it. So yeah, and just to see that and just to feel confident in being able to barge back, but also feel how my body is engaging as well, and almost feel my legs again, how they should feel, as if they're in a line and a block, as opposed to really, when I think about it, before it wasn't engaged, I didn't realise that my leg was one piece, whereas now it's like somebody barges against me and my leg goes down and I can feel it, and I'm really
all works as one unit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel really conscious about that.
Good. Excellent.
In a good way.
And any other benefits from our work with the back and from the migraines? Anything else that we haven't touched upon?
I guess just the increased confidence, I think, and just being able to say to people, I can bend down and I can do that, and I don't even think about it, you know, things like that. I just say it's been brilliant.
Perfect.
So thank you.
Last one is, would you recommend our service?
100%, 1,000,000%. Because my husband, so Glenn, told me about it, and then I didn't really sort of understand it until I came. So I would say, if you're sceptical, that's fine, but give it a go, because I really was. And even things like the homework things, the little activities that you set, they're not, they keep programming your mind, but they don't take any length of time at all to do.
What was the longest piece of homework that you had, the self-care work?
Probably lasted about 3 minutes, the longest one.
How much effort did you have to use for that?
Well, no, I was laid down for it.
It's like, it's so easy. On the outside way you're looking at it, it's quite boring, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can do it anyway. It's not like I have to do it in the morning on a night, so it's not, you just sort of lay there, and for 3 minutes it's definitely worth it.
3 minutes twice a day? Done.
Yeah. And, you know, and it's different, so that was for a week, and then there might be something different, so.
Once it's cleared, it's cleared.
Yeah.
We're not gonna, it's not like, oh, you need to do this exercise or homework for every day for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If that has to happen, then it's either something that's much, way more complex, or I haven't been doing my job properly.
Yeah. But no, I would 100% recommend, so if you're sceptical, just give it a go.
Anything else that you'd like to add?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No, I think it just, it's been great, and I think if there's anything else that happens to my a different part, I wouldn't even hesitate about coming back for you to fix me on that bit as well.
Hey, it's netball. Netball, the non-contact sport.
Yeah, anything could happen. So,
thank you very much, Abby.
Thank you. Is that alright?
Yes. And is it okay if I use this for like social media and?
No, that's fine.
Cool.
As long as I don't look really ridiculous and stupid.